my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we have some update coming out from the crypto market. Something we are going to be focusing on since Federal Reserve meeting is this week, and we are expecting for another 75 basis point from the Federal Reserve. Okay, folks, let's look at the global crypto market cap right now. It's sitting around $934 billion here, which we have seen a 0.48% increase within the last 24 hours. And not only that, let's look at our total crypto market volume within the last 24 hours, sitting around $70 billion here, which we have seen a significant decline in crypto trading at a rate of 18.31%. So the majority of those transactions consist of stablecoin, represent 93% here. Okay, we have some stable coins, some coins that are trending right now. Ethereum, Proof of Work, Don't Trust, Pancake Swap. So a little bit mileage. Cloud is gaming, so you see this significant jump. So it's not very wise to invest in Cloud. So it's more like a meme coin, but it's very, very risky, and it's gonna be a scam, more likely to be one. Okay, folks, so let's look at Bitcoin. Where is Bitcoin right now? Bitcoin is still hovering around $19,000 critical support level for now. And we are sensing that Bitcoin might crash and might do another pullback, which might touch even 15K within the next couple of weeks. As the Federal Reserve continue to raise up their interest rate, right, really putting a greater pressure on the U.S. economic performance, so dragging the whole U.S. economy downwards as the dollar continues to rise. Ethereum has been slumping, failing to hold 1,500. Now we are failing to hold at 1,400. Possibly Ethereum might touch 1,100 within the next couple of weeks, so be prepared for that. We have two well-known stable coins still very strong in the market here. Wow, this is shocking, folks. If you have been looking, XRP has been outperforming the market incredibly. And look at Binance USD. It's even surpassed Binance stablecoin, which is surprising here. So XRP has been gaining ground. And right now, Cardano just lost their 7th place and now ranking 8th place. Wow, this is very crazy, folks. Let's look at Solana, not that major update coming out. Dogecoin, not that major update, or Shiba Inu. But very surprisingly, XRP has been outperforming the market. That is very, very crazy, folks. So I was really shocked to look at the graph today. So, okay, folks, so we have to look at our fear and greed, and especially with Bitcoin, and to understand where is Bitcoin is headed, what are our next goal. So right now we are scoring around 23 points, a bit higher than yesterday by 2 points. So FUD is still there, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and people are very pessimistic with the U.S. economy right now, and so not a lot of bull are in. So right now they are just holding for the right time because another pullback gonna happen soon, and it's gonna trigger an intense sell-off like we have seen in the past couple months here. Okay, folks, something we had to talk about as the U.S. economy continued to contract with rising interest rate. The U.S. dollar continued to surge, and this is going to spell for global economic trouble, especially when we have a strong U.S. dollar. The U.S. market tend to perform the otherwise. If we have a strong U.S. market again, the dollar tend to go down. But vice versa, if we have a strong dollar, the stock market tend to underperform. And this is just a crazy time, especially for global economy to be very worried about. And many economics from different countries are just having more confidence on the USD dollar, and as a result, we have seen the demand for dollar has gone up, and the demand for foreign currency has declined significantly, even raising trouble for developing nation. So that's what we are seeing. We have seen this, and let's look at Japan dollar. Really hit an all-time low within decade. And Japanese individuals are just preferring the US dollar. Let's look at the Chinese dollar. Still, the Chinese people prefer to possess the US dollar. Let's look at the European market. The European people even prefer to possess the US dollar. So that's what we are seeing. Let's look here. The dollar steamrolled through a key level against the Chinese yuan, with $1 buying more than 7 yuan for the first time since 2020. Japanese officials who had previously stood aside as the yen lost a fifth of its value this year began to fret publicly that market were going too far. So this is where we have inflation, and inflation is just a bad stuff when looking at local currency. Okay, folks. So let's move aside from the dollar. We are going to look at the U.S. economy. Many economics are very pessimistic with the U.S. economy and how we are performing when the next couple of months here. And just recently, CAP just announced to cut 500 corporate jobs in San Francisco, New York, and Asia. And this is a major surprise. I'm not very surprised from the clothing industry, but however, I was pretty shocked to learn from that Gap has just enforced some cut measure, and as a result, 500 corporate jobs has been lost due to macroeconomic uncertainty. And this is just the beginning, folks. As a result, though, Gap stock just down around 3.73% today, as it's considered to eliminate 500 corporate jobs. Right now, corporate chief executive officer are reigniting and reaffirming the statement that the U.S. economy is heading in a turmoil as tighter monetary policy continue to constrain on economic performance. And this is such a bad stuff, and more companies continue to do these actions. Okay, folks, so let's move aside from the stock market. So despite the crypto winter that we are experiencing right now, people are just loading it up, folks. Investors are into buy the dip at Bitcoin and Ethereum crash data review. So why are people very optimistic with the crypto? For many people worldwide are believing that crypto can hedge against inflation, and people just one, to make money. Two, to invest within long term. They are not short in crypto because crypto is surging. And this is just the beginning of significant adoption. Let's look at here. Following the crash, speculation that this is the new dip buy opportunity, both from those who bought the dip. So if you have been paying attention to the market, this is where a lot of people have been pushing for the market. So this is when the market crashed around here. We have loader. When the market crash again, we have loader. People sell when it's high, people buy when it's low. So right now, sentiment, also known the crowd sentiment, is showing interest as social trend for buy the dip rise at Bitcoin fall below 18,500 and Ethereum below 1300. As social trend for buy the dip rise following the crash, seeing this as a new opportunity. However, folks, thing could happen on the other hand, and it could get very worse as people are content to be very worried with the US economy. But last but not least, very surprising stuff. Colorado just partnered with PayPal to accept cryptocurrency as another form of payment. And now they are allowing the Colorado resident to pay Bitcoin and cryptocurrency to with their rules to pay their state taxes with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. This is a major adoption. We are seeing major sign of innovation and adoption with the crypto market, and this is just the beginning. And Colorado just become the first U.S. state to accept Bitcoin for tax payment, and this is just a major push for significant adoption with the crypto market. And we are expecting more great stuff coming along as adoption continues to rise, and people continue to be very optimistic with the U.S. economy. Okay, folks, in the end of what are my thoughts with the crypto market as right now. So despite we are in a bear market, adoption is still on the rise, so don't be very discouraged. And we are content to see more sign of adoption later on in life as supply limited drain within the market. So just keep an eye on because more great stuff are coming out. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.